That's unsettling as shit. Where in the ballroom should we go? Looks like Philip's finally joined us in the Visitor's Day dance. Philip, who is poking around the snack table in disgust. Shiro. Dude. Here we go. God, look at these men. Oh hey, Philip's finally here. Samuel, come meet my good friend and roommate. He's been a real pal to me. Former roommate, actually. John and I talked about swapping rooms earlier this afternoon. Oh. Nice to meet you, Philip. I hope my boy has been treating you well. Samuel smiles and gives a gentlemanly bow fit for a butler. Mrs. Corliss told me about Owen's groping fiasco last week and the argument that followed. On behalf of Owen, I apologize for any trouble he may have caused. Owen's cheeks flushed as he winced shamefully. Yeah, sorry about that. Philip waved a dismissive hand. It's all in the past. If I got $1 for every time Owen apologized since that incident, I'd be richer than the Lorelays by now. Philip casually took a sip of the fruit punch. He immediately winced and spat it back into his cup. Anyway, are you the butler that Owen's been freaking out about all day? Oh, yes, where are my manners? The name's Samuel Clark. Pleased to meet you. Philip paused. So you're Samuel Clark. Samuel blinked nervously as Philip squinted at him. The short cat circled around Samuel slowly, like a shark stalking its prey. Finally, he nodded in approval. It's nice to meet you, too. This might be a little out of the blue, but can I ask you a personal question? Sure, ask away, my friend. I've heard that you had an unorthodox background before becoming a butler. Do you happen to know a man by the name of Morse? There was a mixture of surprise and confusion on Samuel's face. Morse? I think he's an informant of sorts. A bit of a shady man from what I've heard. But you don't know him personally? Samuel shook his head. Nope, never even met the guy. I see. That's a shame. Well, it was very nice to meet you, sir. Philip gave them a nonchalant nod before walking off. What a strange boy. Yeah, Jesus, the subtlety of this man. Philip didn't get very far before Owen hastily caught up with him. Philip, wait up. He fidgeted with his collar nervously as Philip turned around to face him. I just wanted to talk. You're not, mad at me or anything, right? Mad? What for? I don't know. It's just a little weird that you would change rooms all of a sudden. Are you still angry about what happened last week? Nah, I'm not mad anymore. I just figured you and John would get along better as roommates. I've been wanting a single room to myself anyway. Plus, you and John have gotten real chummy lately. I do not want to be in the same room when you two reach third base, or any base for that matter. Owen sighed in relief and grinned. Well, that's good to hear. By the way, thanks for not roasting me in front of Samuel. Or, keeping your sarcasm down just a smidge. A soft smile spread across Philip's face. You've been genuinely nice to me after a little personal space fiasco. And you've been freaking out about me meeting your butler all day. This matters to you. I'm not about to ruin it for something petty. Thanks, man. I knew that deep down you cared, despite acting like a cold, sarcastic asshole 90% of the time. Excuse me? Nothing. Let's head back to the party. Dots. Aww. Aww. We're in the ballroom. Huh? Samuel's pacing around nervously. It's a weird... Maybe us doing the 3 non-important ones were kind of screwed up the pacing of this bit a bit. I glanced up from the party to see Samuel pacing around the dance floor in a barely concealed panic. Hey, Samuel, what's up? Oh, John! Did you happen to see a small ring box anywhere? I must have dropped it on my way through the school. It's black velvet and has 2 silver rings inside. Oh, God, how could I be so careless? Samuel rubbed his temples anxiously, his eye patch slightly askew. A small ring box? Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Hey, Samuel, don't worry too much. It's bound to be around here somewhere. Why don't I ask my friends to help search around for it? They know the school better than you do. Just sit down and hang tight, alright? Samuel sighed in frustration. I suppose. Sorry for causing any trouble for you kids. It's no trouble at all. We're happy to help, right, guys? Yeah, seems really important to you after all. Zazzle's muffled voice suddenly echoed out from under the punch bowl table. An excuse to not be on the dance floor? Sure, I'll take it. How long were you under there? Under there? Underwear? There. Oh, sir. We spent a good 20 minutes combing through the ballroom and dance floor as carefully as we could. Not a single glimpse of a ring box to be found. I was about to give the place another look over when Ginny grabbed my arm. Hey, John, I'm pretty sure we turned the place upside down alrighty. Alrighty? Pretty sure if it was here, we'd have found it by now. I sighed and nodded. Yeah, we can't exactly just give up. Samuel looks so upset. I'm just saying it's probably better if we searched outside of the ballroom. Maybe Samuel dropped it on his way into the school. That's a good point. Alright, let's take a look through the hallways. This is giving me the slight vibe of we need an excuse to get the main character out of the room as the conflict happens so that it can't be explained that he would have noticed or done something to prevent it. I'm getting that vibe because this ring box coming out of nowhere to get us out of the room right at the moment where I'm pretty sure Oleander is going to pop up or some shit is going to happen that we're going to be conveniently out of the room for. I hope I'm wrong. That's just my prediction. Here we go. Into the hallway. Let's see. Where could Samuel possibly have dropped his ring box? Well, we got the entrance hallway or rear hallways. I said that wrong. The entrance lobby or the rear hallways. Let's try the entrance lobby. Actually, let's go and save real quick. And check the entrance lobby. There we go. Ginny and I weaved through the crowds of parents and students gathered in Gorania's front lobby. Even this large space felt uncomfortably packed with far too many people. There's an awful lot of adults hanging around. They don't look like they're accompanying students or anything either. Philip did warn us to keep an eye out for suspicious adults. I did my best not to stare at anyone in particular. Better to look innocent and observe through the corner of my eye. Most of these adults were glancing through the crowds and ducking in and out of rooms as though looking for something. We should probably avoid these guys for now. Let's call Morse about the situation once we're out of earshot. Anyway, do you see Samuel's ring box anywhere around here? Dude, I can hardly see my own feet when we're packed like a can of sardines in here. We've heard that analogy already once in this update. Oof! A large man elbowing his way through the crowd and accidentally knocked Ginny over. She stumbled onto the floor with a wince. That's gonna leave a mark. Oh, sorry there, little lady. You were so tiny I couldn't see you. Oh, no, 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 no. We know this, Neanderthal.
We know this little piece of shit to be one of the Lola's enforcers.
The large man cackled, concern noticeably absent in his face as he helped Ginny back onto her feet. Ginny grumbled as she dusted herself off.
Yeah, right. Sorry about that. There's so many frail folks around here.
I squinted. He certainly didn't sound sorry.
Listen, you kids go to this school, right?
Of course. We definitely go to this school. Both of us. I am totally a legit student.
The large man nodded excitedly in blissful ignorance.
Oh, good. I'm visiting and looking for my, second cousin once removed.
The man scratched his head.
He's a relative of mine, but your age. Probably looks a lot like me, but smaller. And probably a little pathetic, too.
Pathetic?
Anyway, you two don't happen to know him, do ya? His name's Owen. No, yeah.
Oh, that's me and Ginny saying nope and yeah. God damn it, who fucked up? My head whipped toward Ginny, she nodded frantically.
Owen, right? Big tall guy, kinda scaredy cat. I think I saw him in the art department earlier. All the way across campus.
Oh, I see. Yeah! He's getting ready for a presentation for a knitting club. Yeah, knitting club. The presentation is gonna have loads of people watching him, so he's probably gonna be super busy. Your best bet of catching him alone is probably after the presentation in about, 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours. The knitting club is super intense here at Grania.
Wow, you two twins or something? You keep finishing each other's sentences.
Yeah, totally siblings. No, I'm not related at all. Good thing he's an idiot. The large man stared at us, his face unreadable. Ginny and I exchanged looks of mild terror. The large man suddenly knelt down, meeting us both at eye level while clutching our shoulders. He closed his eyes and gave a sad, soulful nod.
You kids. It's probably not my place to say, but it's obvious that you two have deep-seated family issues.
Ginny glanced at me. I nodded feverishly. Yep, family's absolutely sucks. The large man nodded again, sniffling softly.
That really sucks, kid. But remember, no matter how sucky things get, you siblings should always have each other's backs. Fighting and arguing is fine, but I can see clearly that you two care about each other very much. Don't forget to tell each other that sometimes. Through all the rough times, sometimes family is all you've got.
The man sniffled again, wiping his tears. I'm getting emotional. Wiping tears before nodding to both of us with deep emotional eyes. Ginny and I exchanged awkward glances again. I feel like you're projecting a little.
Thank you for the soulful advice, kind stranger. Your words have deeply moved me.
Ginny grabbed my hand while clutching her chest melodramatically.
I must go tell my brother in private how much I cherish him.
With that, she dragged me out of the entrance lobby and toward an empty hallway. The large man tearfully waved goodbye while blowing his nose into his sleeve.
Duh, that's the way siblings should be. I should find my bro and tell him how much I cherish him, too.
Oh my god. Gina and I let out a collective sigh of terror/relief as we stumbled out of the entrance lobby. Not saying it. You can't fucking just sneak one in out of nowhere after a funny scene and make me say it. I'll let you off this time because that shit was funny, but don't fucking try me again, you motherfucker. That
went pretty well, all things considered.
That was an absolute disaster! Ginny scoffed at me incredulously.
You were the one who started the whole sibling thing. You can't lie for shit.
You weren't exactly a seasoned actor either. What was with that melodramatic thespian talk? Ginny dusted herself off and cleared her throat.
Let's just both agree to never do that again. Maybe Morse was right to leave all the subterfuge stuff to Philip. We should probably call him to let him know about this whole situation. Looks like there are Lorelei family members everywhere at Garania right now.
And while you do that, I'll keep searching for Samuel's ring box. I didn't see it anywhere in the entrance. Oh, let's see. Where could Samuel have possibly dropped his ring box? Oh, good. We do get to see the rear hallways. I was about to say, like, I'm gonna have to go back and fucking do that shit. Ginny and I made our way through the rear hallways of the school. It was much quieter back there than the crowded front entrance. The hallways were mostly empty. Are you sure Samuel's ring box should be around here? The place is so quiet. This place.
Well, he mentioned parking in the rear parking lot, so I figured he had come through here. Huh?
What's up? Shh! Ginny suddenly grabbed my hand, pulling me to a wall next to an empty classroom, or at least it appeared to be empty.
I think I just saw him. Keep quiet and just listen.
The two of us gingerly kept our heads low as we peeked through a small window in the classroom door. Oh, it's the amphitheater. How dramatic. Oleander Lorelei plucked what appeared to be the last tissue box from the classroom supply cabinet and blew his nose loudly. Another middle-aged man, perhaps another Lorelei family member, was leaning on a desk, covering his face in dismay. There he is, and oh god.
Sir, I know I sound like a broken record at this point, but you must pull yourself together.
Both men winced as Oleander's stomach let out a loud, painful rumble. Oh, God. Oleander wrapped his arms around his abdomen and sank into a chair with considerable discomfort.
That blasted yogurt is going to shave years off my life. I should have politely declined. Oh, but that young man was so kind and considerate. It would have been rude to say no, wouldn't it? Sir, that boy was clearly trying to waste your time. It couldn't have been more obvious.
You jest! That boy was a friend of my son's. He was just being nice. The other man groaned and rubbed his temples.
Sir, please. I understand Owen is your son and you have a soft spot for the boy. But the family has suffered too many losses for far too long. If the boy is truly the source of these attacks, we must get rid of him.
Oleander held out a silencing hand with a stern look. I am certain that Owen is not a threat.
Sir, you never even met the boy.
Oleander flinched and hung his head low. Dots? No. You're right. I have never met my son before. But I intend to remedy that tonight. We will have a civil talk and sort out any misunderstandings. I have no doubt that the rest of the family will see reason after I dispel their suspicions. I'm not convinced. The situation doesn't look good for him. Reuniting with his bodyguard immediately after our heightened surveillance order against him, after 7 long years, is either confirms our suspicions or is a very unlikely coincidence. Or perhaps he's seeking protection after you ordered those ruffians to attack him a few days ago. Owen Lorelei is not to be harmed under my direct orders.
I believe your brother ordered the hit on Owen as part of a sort of a warning.
Oleander scowled. Hamlin did. Oleander scratched his chin worriedly. He is being far too aggressive. I will have a stern talk with him later. But first things first, I must talk to Owen and iron out some facts. Which brings me to my primary concern for tonight. Oleander fidgeted with his tie and glanced at the other man, almost bashfully. Do you think Owen will like me? The other man let out a frustrated groan.
Sir, this is serious.
I'm serious too. This fucking man right here, this blubbering fool. What if I give off a poor first impression? What kind of father would I be?
Please do not get attached to the boy.
Also, why are you wearing such a similar suit to mine? One of us must simply change now.
I believe you gifted this to me last Christmas, sir.
Oh, perhaps I did.
I've been so forgetful as of late.
Maybe I should change instead.
The other man sighed and reached out his handbag. He pulled out a fresh orange lily and tucked it neatly into Oleander's tuxedo pocket.
There, that should make enough of a difference.
This flower.
Oleander thumbed at the lily, a soft smile spreading across his face. He closed his eyes and breathed in the flower's faint scent.
Ah. Did you know? She asked for orange lilies on the day of our wedding. Said it was her favorite flower. Yes, your brother suggested I bring a few with me for your reunion with your son tonight. Did he now? How uncharacteristically kind of him.
They're poisoned. There's fragrance. There's a spray in the flowers. It's a stun spray. Stun spore.
Olander turned towards his follower. Leave me be for now. I will go find my son and sort out this whole mess. Do not interfere.
I understand, sir, but please keep in mind, if Owen Lorelei is shown to be the source of the attacks, the rest of the family will act accordingly. The lackey bowed his head and quietly left the room, leaving Oleander on his own. Oleander stood alone in the room for several long moments, quietly thumbing the orange lily in his suit pocket. His face was grim.
Oh dear, Heather. I will have to break my promise to you tonight. But it is all in the name of Owen's safety.
He sighed and stood up straight.
What a dangerous world we have left to our child.
Damn!
Damn!
What the hell is this update?